Hello friends, welcome to another episode of the Weekly VeeFriends NFT. I'm your host Giselle, aka RVF. The Weekly VeeFriends NFT is a weekly live stream that I do where I check in on all of the VeeFriends collection, review the blog posts of the week, and read Gary Vee-message-tracker on Discord. My goal for this live stream is to provide you another source of information when it comes to VeeFriends if you can't be on Discord 24/7. So let's dive in. So let's just switch over here. Feel a little bit organized this week. So hopefully this translates in this live stream, shorter hopefully this week, but we'll see. I'm going to be reading off a script here because when I tried to memorize I tried to memorize what I wrote, it doesn't work out. I just forget it. So I'm going to be reading some of the script here. Anyway, so yeah, over the last several months of doing live stream here on my channel, I have created this watch list to keep track of all of the prices of the VeeFriends collection. So again, just a reminder, ones that have a star next to it, let's say for example, right here under book games, there's some star here. Those are specifically mentioned by Gary that will come in handy sometime. So that's why it's in this list. And if they don't have a star, then it's basically that there are rare tokens on the collection. So that is why it's also in this list. Let's see. So basically, the goal of this watch list that I created is to provide you with a reference guide when buying or selling any of your VeeFriends token at a fair market value. Sort of a fair market value. And hopefully that this helps you when you're either listing your token, listing it, floor price, not below, so that you could make more profit, or when you're buying any of the VeeFriends token that you're not buying, above the floor price. So that's basically the main goal of this watch list. It's just a reference guide. But if you have any comments or if there's any improvement that I can make from this watch list, leave a comment down below, and I would be happy to implement those. Also, you don't have to worry about writing any of this down because I will be pinning it on the comment section below, as well as posting it on my Milkshake and my Twitter account. So don't worry about writing all this down. I will have it for you available after the live stream on the comments section. So the VeeFriends list. So I just did this about an hour ago, so it's fairly updated, but usually we start off with the ETH and USD prices because, the VeeFriends collection is in the Ethereum blockchain and you need ETH to buy it. So that's why I thought it was important to have the ETH USD prices here. And from last week, it looks like ETH had bounced a little bit back. It bounced back from 1700 to 1900 today. So that is good, sort of, but bad if you're buying ETH because it went up a couple of hundreds. Let's start off with the Series 1 here. So Series 1 floor right now is 8.1. It went slightly up from 7.85 last week. Gift Goat slightly went down, 33.5 compared to 33.9 last week. Spectacular is 17.9 floor price, right? 17.9 floor price today compared to 16.99 last week. Our rare Series 1 token slightly went down from 9.2 last week to 9 this week. Very rare went up from 9.25 to 9.7 this week. And Epic went down from 13 to 12 this week. So I only keep track of the floor, the gift code, and the rarities because floor, floor it's important to know what the floor price is on the Series 1, because then you could kind of compare it on whether you should get the rare, very rare, or epic. And just looking at this price, it's like there's not much difference between a rare and very rare. So if you are in the market, I would probably go for the rare, or if you have even a little bit, even a bit more, then why not go for the epic. The rarity does matter eventually, because I don't know, maybe in 45 years Gary will give more for epic holders compared to very rare. Like, it's a collectible, so the rarity does come into play sometime, but we don't know yet how it comes into play in Series 1. But if you're in the market, rare, very rare, and epic seems to be around the same price range. Well, actually, floor, rare, very rare, and epic seems to be on the same price range. So why not get a very rare compared to instead of a floor, if you have the extra money. And I have the gift goat here because I feel like the gift goat, the gift goat and the spectacular are the creme of the creme of the Series 1. So if you if you have more funds, then why not get the gift goat? Although the gift goat just finished their first year of gifts being gifted to them, so you only get 2 more years of gifts left. So that's 12 or 24. So 12 physical, 12 digital. So six for the next 2 years. 6 gifts, 12 gifts each for each year left remaining. Wow. Oh my goodness. Anyways, hopefully that you get that. And again, the spectacular is the rarest of them all. So that is why it's in this list. And it's always good to know what the floor prices is. I mean, back in January when I first got into VeeFriends or NFT space, I remember the spectacular a lot more higher than this. And I could look back at my other milkshake pages, like my milkshake website actually keeps tracks of all of some of these prices since January of this year. So if I look back on all those, I remember that it's spectacular used to be around the 20, 25, 30 range ETH prices. But yeah, because it's the bear market and lots of other economic factors that's affecting the crypto market, it has gone down a lot. And if you're in a buying position, bear markets are good to buy during the dips. And yeah, so that is for Series 1. Let's switch to Series 2. So Series 2 floor slightly went up from 0.52 to 0.54 this week. Characters stayed the same at 0.95. Evolving pulses 0.92 compared to 0.88 last week. Actively competing stayed the same, as well as upside down. Jackknife background went up from 24.99, went up from 18 to 24.99. Very, very, very black cat stayed the same, as well as the Persian cat. Rare robots slightly went up from 2.1 to 2.45, and Emerald stayed the same. So the main reason why I selected this list is it's always good to know how much the new character went for compared to, I guess, yeah, the new character compared to floor prices, which is like the regular characters. And then the evolving, those are pretty rare tokens, as well as especially the actively competing, because those ones are the animated. Actively competing is the animated versions of the Series 2. So those are pretty cool ones to have. As well as the upside down. There's only 6, I think. Maybe I should add the green background here and the white, but maybe next week I'll add those. But those ones are pretty rare. I'm pretty sure it's about the same prices as the actively competing and the upside down or the jackknife. But those are rare. I should add those next week. I will. Okay. And again, just I picked very black cat, Persian cat, rare robots, and the emerald just because those ones are the most popular or sought after. I should add patient pig and empathy elephant. I should add that next week. And patient panda. Did I T-elephant and patient panda. I should add those. That should be okay. Ow. Okay, I will add those next week. But seems like not much movement for most of this items since last week, so not sure if that's good. And the next one here, if there's anything else that I should add to this list, let me know. But I thought that this is a pretty good list to keep in mind when it comes to Series 2, because everything else, like, we don't know what the utility, well, we do know some of the utility, but for the most part we don't know what the utility is for the majority of these characters. But the ones that are listed here are the popular ones, are like the rare ones. So I thought that is a pretty good list to have to keep in mind on a weekly basis. Next on the list here is VeeCon. So I have VeeCon on the list here because during VeeCon, Gary and Snoop Dogg announced that there's going to be a collaboration sometime during this summer or this fall. So, and one of the requirements for that is to own the, what do you call it? To own the VeeCon tickets. So, let me see. I'm distracted. Yeah, so to own one of the VeeCon tickets. So that's why I have the list here, and it went slightly down. I guess the sentiment of the market right now is, we don't know what the utility is yet, and I expect that this floor price will increase as we find out more about what this collaboration between Snoop and Gary is. It's a D-O-G Friends collab. I love it when I heard that on the stage. Like, Snoop Dogg, pretty quick when it comes to rapping something out, or I don't know. So anyways, that is why we have the VeeCon tickets here, and it's probably going to be here until we find out more. And I do expect this price to increase. It's probably going to go down a little bit more since, because the market is very, very, very bad right now, and people just don't have money to, or it's not focusing on VeeCon right now until more information is provided. So moving on, we got, how are we doing for time? 15 minutes. Whew. I think that's the fastest that we got through this list. Next here we got the book games. So book games slightly went up from 0.13 to 0.14 this week. Part of the reason that the floor I expect to increase tonight, later tonight, and tomorrow, because the deadline to burn for the new character is tomorrow midnight Eastern time. So everybody, like, by this time tomorrow, everybody should have burned for the new character if they want the raffle ticket. Otherwise, those are gonna get sent to Gary, and it will become a Go Series 2. Well, would it be a Series 2? I think so. Yeah, it will be a Go Series 2 because these are new characters. So the Go Series 2 new characters will, like, any remaining supply of the 214 of each will go to Gary's wallet. So hopefully everybody take advantage of burning if they want, and if they don't, you know, if you have a spider, I really want the spider, but I message on Discord, I message on Twitter, nobody is responding, which is understandable. I mean, you know, why would you give up your raffle ticket when you could burn it for yourself and then sell it, right? But hopefully everybody does take advantage of those, and if not, it goes to Gary, and hopefully future giveaways for those Go Series 2 new characters. Okay, so let's see what else. Okay, yeah, so going back to book games. Yeah, so you need to, like, there's a deadline to burn for the new characters, and that's why book games has a little bit of action today and tomorrow. Well, there has been action, like, you know, since last week, because everybody knows that the deadline is tomorrow, but it's going to be even more today and tomorrow. And it would be really interesting to see what happens to the supply, what happens to the floor of book games after May 31st. So by next live stream, definitely be interesting to see how the prices have been affected by the completion of the Series 2 new character burn, and also how the market is doing. Okay, so for the special or limited supply, we got Ogre stays the same at 45 ETH. There's still 5 on the floor. Koala went down slightly from 2.49 to 2.35. Pony slightly went up from 2.68 to 2.79. Conviction slightly went down from 0.48 to 0.47. Gratitude stayed the same. Ambition Hollow also stayed the same. Empathy Hollow stayed the same. Tenacity Hollow stayed the same. Tenacity Diamond stayed the same. So Gratitude stayed the same at 0.48. Ambition Hollow stayed the same at 0.61. Empathy Hollow stayed at 0.69. Let me see what else. Tenacity Hollow stayed at 0.39, and Tenacity Diamond stayed at 0.39. The combos section here. So these are specifically mentioned by Gary. The combination, you know, attribute, spec, and frame. And most of these will come in handy, like either later this year or next year or in 2025. 2025? Yeah, 2025. I can never say that date. I don't know. 2025. It feels weird in the tongue. 2025. Anyway, so Humility Lava Silver stayed the same at 0.25 from last week. Empathy Lava Silver, that's also stayed the same at 0.16. Empathy Lava Marble stayed the same at 0.15. Patience Lava Wood stayed the same at 0.18. Oh, they're all stayed the same except, okay. Patience Bubble Fur stayed the same at 0.50. Accountability Gold slightly went down from 0.28 to 0.26 last week. So that is that. What else? Okay, so moving on to the book game stat. Again, I decided to add this little section here because I'm curious to see what happens this week compared to what's going to happen next week, what the number is going to be. So that's why I have it here. And as of like an hour or 30 minutes ago, there's a total token supply of 104,062 book games token. Total burnt so far since January 10 is 20,938. Currently, there's 9,486 tokens on sale. So, expect the token supply to decrease. Like I thought it was going to be a little bit lower by this time, but it didn't. So that's kind of interesting. And token on sale, I think that's slightly went up from prior year, but we'll see. So that is very interesting to see. So that is the NFT watchlist portion of the episode. Again, if there is something that I can improve on this watchlist, let me know in the comment down below. If there's anything I can add, anything I can improve, I would love to hear your thoughts, and hopefully, again, that it would help you. It'll be a good guide for you when you are looking at the VeeFriends collection. Okay, that is it for our NFT. So now we go to the VeeFriends.com blogs, and then we're gonna move on to the Gary-message-tracker. Let's switch screen here for a bit. There we go. So let's switch this over here. And let's go here. Okay, so let's just refresh. Don't think there was a VeeFriends roundup from last Friday. When I look at this about half an hour ago, it feels like there was, I feel like, yeah, so we covered this last episode. There was no new roundout, no nothing, and I think it's because everybody got the week off after VeeCon. And which is great because everybody, you know, the whole team Gary V and the VeeFriends team, they have been working so hard that they deserve the week off. So, but we reviewed this last episode, so I'm not gonna go over it. But let's just see what else is here. Nothing on Gary's timeline. I'm still confused about this section, if it's static and it changes accordingly or not. Anyways, so what do we want to look at? There was something that I wanted to talk to. I forgot now. Just gonna people claim. Series 1 claim. Did everybody claim there? Hopefully everybody did. Anyways, so again, just a reminder, tomorrow is the deadline for you to burn any of the new characters if you won the raffle. Let me just see here. What did I want to do? And in case you don't know how to get there, this is really painful. All you have to do is just go to VeeFriends.com, and there should be a series 2 here. There's various ways to get to the new character, but one quick way is just to go to the VeeFriends.com. Come on. there is a button here that says Series 2. My live stream does not like it when I'm browsing the internet. My goodness. Okay, it's not showing up. Fail. Oh my, okay, so go to VeeFriends.com, go to Series 2, the hyperlink here. If you want the raffle, you get until tomorrow midnight Eastern time to burn for it. Hopefully you get the right book games token, and for whichever you won, you just scroll down, find the ones that you want to raffle for, and then basically just, let's say if you won, I want a spider. Let's say I won a spider. I really want that. I know everybody's not a fan of the spider, but I really like the spider. It's so cute. I mean, come on. It's not that, you know. Maybe if he had like a little bit of a smile, but. Although, fun fact, I'm scared of spiders, like real spiders. But I like anything on screen, like Spider-Man or this spider. Anyway, so 5 silver frames. You get 18 hours to do it. Ah, it's so cute. And yeah, so, and then you just basically connect your wallet and it just should prompt you. I didn't win, so I can't walk through it. Do a walkthrough of it, but that is fine. So that's how you find it. Hopefully that is helpful. Let's go back. Is there anything that I wanted to cover in the here? Nothing. Last episode I did the AR. That was really fun. If you haven't tried it yet, I definitely suggest do it. I don't know, when I did it, I got the Suffocate Hate and the Rare Robot. Maybe I'll post it on my shorts, but I got so happy when I got the Rare Robot. What the heck? And then I got a little bit disappointed at first when I got Suffocate Hate, and then a light bulb came up. I'm like, oh, it's actually good. That's so funny. I found it funny. I gotta laugh at myself. I don't know. I love myself. I gotta keep it interesting. What happened? It didn't update. Ah, well, that's okay. All right, so I procrastinated a little bit there. Let's move on to Gary-message-tracker. So if you haven't joined the Discord yet, make sure you do. The Discord is the place to be at if you're into the VeeFriends collection, because Gary always come in, say hi, answer questions, draft alphas in here. So highly recommend that you go here, but you know, it is a lot. It moves fast as well. It's one of the biggest Discord server. Like there's 372 right now, 372 members right now. So you know, and when Gary's in the house or in the Discord, it just goes crazy. So yeah, and you know, if it's too crazy, especially if you're a first time, all you need to do is go to Gary's message tracker and just read, just like what I'm gonna show here. This is how I keep track. I mean, you know, I would go to the general and just say hi to people here, answer questions if you know the answer, or if you have any question, throw it in the general chat. Everybody is super helpful in this in the general chat. So yeah, but it does move fast, and if it's too much, what I would do is just stick to the Gary V message tracker, and that's you know, that's what I did as well. It got a little bit too much, So I limited my VeeFriends Discord activity to, you know, jumping into general when I'm actually just sitting down and just wanted to see what's happening. Not too crazy about getting caught up, because it's hard to get caught up in the Discord. There's just so many activity. And you know, if you have to put it in the bare minimum, I would just go through announcements, garyvee-message-tracker, and you know, maybe the glossary or the helpful links. So, and close your Discord. Safety reminder: close your Discord. Close your DMs, direct messages. Gary and the team will never message you. Or do a surprise mint of any sort. So just stay safe out there. Discord is fun, exciting. You wanted to talk to everybody, but it's also there's also a lot of scammers out there. So just be careful. Don't connect your wallet to anything. Be careful in clicking links. And Gary and the team will never message or will never DM or give surprise mints or put links. What am I trying to say here? Yeah, that will never message. Gary V and the team will never message you unless they give you like a warning or like a heads up first. And you could always check on their glossary what they're like. Here you can see the list of people or mods and team members of the VeeFriends community, in case you're ever in doubt, like, is Mikal? Is Josh message, like if you receive a message from Josh Nipper, I'm sorry, or if you get a message from Storm and you don't know if it's the real Storm or not, this is a good way to check. Anyways, we are digressing here. 32 minutes into the episode. We're still doing pretty good at time, but that's because there's no blog post for the week, so that's probably why. Okay, so let's stop procrastinating and go to Gary's messages. So if you're on the desktop, I find that the best way to read through Gary's messages is the search field here, because the Gary V message tracker, it shows you Gary's messages, but it doesn't show you what he's replying to or what he's referring to. So I find that doing the search here on desktop, it's not available on, it's not really good on mobile, but on desktop it's perfect. It shows you Gary's response as well as the question that's being asked. Okay, so let's see if we could find some alphas here. Let's see. So let's see who owned here a Series 2 Spectacular. Oh, today is Memorial Day in the US, so everybody is, I think, you know, is off and spending time with their family or whatnot. So a little bit slow overall for Discord, because everybody is just on holidays. And yeah, Gary didn't message much today, which is good. I know he was watching the Game 7 of the New York Rangers and the Carolina Hurricanes today. I don't know who won, but based on his tweet, it looks like the Rangers won. Anyways, maybe not. Who knows? I will check later. Okay, so who here owns a Series 2 Spectacular? Okay, nothing there. Reflective. Rhinoceros. Okay. Beast. Is it B, or does the reflected Rhinoceros looks like he's dancing the Fortnite dance? Isn't it cute? It's so cute. So Gary really likes this one. He likes the Chill Chinchilla as well. Like, this dude make everyone else smile too. It does. He's so cute. Plus he's blue, so. He's my guy, sensible sommelier. This one's cute. I really like this this scene here. This is the Mindful Meadows, I think, or no, yeah, it's the Mindful Meadow, I think. Fun week ahead. So what is he referring to? So I think last week Gary hinted that there's going to be something, like he might be giving away Go Series 2, so stay tuned for that. Make sure that you're subscribed or following him on Twitter, and what else? Following him on Twitter, and you know, sign up on Discord to not miss anything. So that is just a heads up. Next tomorrow, this week will be a good week, I guess. Like, everybody probably will be back from their little break after VeeCon, so that would be cool. Don't ever think we are again, yeah. So, oh my goodness. Rips won't ever randomly message you or add you. Don't ever think we're hitting you up. Okay, so this is just a reminder again to stay safe on Discord, and that Gary and the team will never DM not Corso or Adam. So be careful if you do have your DM open. I don't have my DM open, so unless I added you, and then there's only a handful of people that I added that I know. Anyways, Adam has a few spots left. So again, just a reminder, if you have if you have more than 5 Series 2, you are eligible to do a one-on-one Zoom call with Adam Rips. So if you do, message him on adam.rips@vaynermedia.com. So that is good. Heart. Don't know what this is. What is this? My goodness. So slow. Oh, Sidhu Moosewala died today. I don't know what Sidhu Moosewala is. I will Google later. That's so good. Who else is a Moth fan? So just another post. All poses and all scenes will play over time. Okay, so that is cool to know. What is this? So that is why we have, like, I have the evolving post, but now, you know, he's saying scenes as well. Maybe on the VeeFriends NFT watchlist that I have, I should start adding scenes as well. But you know, there is over 68 scenes. Like, you know, we covered this last episode, but the clown, if you're a clown holder or a pickable court holder, the utility for that one's surface for the pickleball tournament that's going to happen later this week. So that's cool. What is this one? Message could not be loaded. Okay. Who's going to this? Okay, nothing there. Detail-oriented demo. I saw this. I put a bid on this one, but we don't know. Time will tell. I think we got this, right? Okay, so that is pretty much it. This is the shortest live stream that I had so far, but I Again, I think it's because Gary and the team is off this week, so I'm sure there's going to be a lot more to cover on next week's episode. So, but that is it. There's nothing nothing since since I went through the message here from last episode. So that is good. Let me just switch back to. Okay, so that is a very, very short episode. I hope it's helpful, and if there's any improvement, please let me know on the comment section or on Twitter. All of my social handle is listed here, as well as on the YouTube channel. So if you have any questions, or if you just want to talk about VeeFriends, I would love to talk to anybody that wants to talk to VeeFriends about VeeFriends. Yeah. I mean, I do that on the Discord, but and on Twitter. Like, I wasn't a big Twitter person or Discord person, but then since entering the space and finding out more about NFT back in January, I have been a lot more active on those two social media platforms. On those two platforms. So if you have any questions, or if you're new, if you just want to talk, VeeFriends, I would gladly talk to you about VeeFriends. Last episode, I did mention that I was gonna. Sorry, let me move the camera here. So yeah, I talked about doing a separate live stream about my VeeCon experiences. I have been last weekend I was playing with TikTok, Instagram Reels, and Mojo app, and yeah, been trying to do that, but I will do that on a separate episode. Watch out on my shorts. I will be posting clips there, and then maybe this week, hopefully, I can compile my experiences from VeeCon. Everybody has different experiences, and it would be good to look back on this a year from now, for VeeCon 2023. So watch out for the shorts, the Instagram Reels, the TikTok. I am learning all this stuff, posting all that, and then I'll post it on Twitter as well. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up on Twitter. I'm very active there. And hopefully this episode was helpful. Let me know if there's any improvements that I could do to the format, the show, or the list. Anything to improve the show to help you have a better guide, like reference guide, or a better live stream, better time to go through the weekly highlights. Anyways, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, follow, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.